Okay, cool. So I'm just going to give you some background into this prototype. So just some pointers. Um, so my whole senior project is to make the class registration process easier. Okay, so you're only going to be focusing only on this tab. So think of this program or this app is essentially um, your Cal Poly portal, your student center, Poly profile, all this stuff that you use today. It's all in this thing. Okay, so just so the money, resources, notifications, and profile, that's all different things within the software, but we're not touching on that today.
Okay.
So within classes, there's 4 subtabs. There's my schedule, current progress, plan ahead, and register. You can figure out what those are as we go through this prototype. But first, for the first set of tasks, you're going to be under this My Schedule tab, so the one we're currently on right now. Can you tell me what classes you are taking for spring quarter 2016?
Okay. Public speaking, like this one, right? Not what I'm actually in.
Yeah, this one, yeah.
Public speaking, Comms 101, digital typography, GRC 218, same thing, that in a lab, sheet fed printing technology, and then a lab for that
Okay.
too.
Feel free to use this. You can scroll just like
Cool.
Let's see. You can scroll just like a regular phone.
And then physics 121.
Great. So for GRC 328, where and what time is the lab?
The lab is on Mondays from 6 to 9 in room 213.
Great. How many units is GRC 328?
I don't know. Can I click on it?
Go ahead, try it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're free to click around.
It's 4 units.
4 units? Great. So you would like to see your schedule for Thursdays. Show me how you would do this.
Okay.
Great. What do you have? Can you tell me what you have there?
Yeah, GRC 328 from 9:40 to 11.
Great. You want to see what classes you took for fall quarter 2015?
Okay.
Show me how you would do this. Great. What classes are you taking?
GRC 101, GRC 201, and 202.
Great. So for this next portion, I would like you to navigate to the Current Progress tab.
Okay.
Where would you go to check your current degree progress? Let me see.
Under the little degree progress meter thing.
Okay, cool. Can you explain to me what your current progress level is?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be at 33 and I'm at 40, so I'm on track and in the green.
Great. Can you tell me what classes you have taken?
Yes, maybe. Is there like an easier... It's either all the green ones or there's like somewhere else that I can go to see a list of it.
Okay. Just explain to me what you're trying to do right now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing if there's like a list.
Okay.
Or if I have to just go through the flowchart thing and check off, because I can see that the green ones are past classes.
Okay.
And the greens with the lines are currently enrolled.
All right.
So I know that I've taken those.
Can you tell me what classes you've taken then?
Yeah.
Based off that?
GRC 101, 324, 211, 472, 328, and then 201, 202, 203, 218, 121, or Physics 121, Chem 110, English 134, Comms 101, and that's it.
Okay. Can you tell me what classes that you're currently in?
Yes. I'm in GRC 328, GRC 218, Comms 101, and Physics 121.
Great. A second.
Sorry if I'm going too fast.
Yeah, no, you're doing great. See, I told you it going by really. It just goes by really fast. This whole thing. Just one sec.
It would be cool if you could click on, like, the past class, like, click on the key and then have it be in list form.
Okay. Yeah, let me write that down.
But this is easy enough to look at.
Cool. So, what classes can you take next quarter?
GRC 204, 316, 403, Stat 217, GRC 331, 402, 338, Math 118, Stat 217, an A3, B2, and then D1 through D4, and free electives.
Great. So can you take an area, a GE area C2 class? Can you please explain?
No, I'm not eligible to take because I haven't met prerequisites.
Great. So next, I want you to go to the Plan Ahead subtab. Great. So you want to start planning for fall quarter 2016. Can you please show me how you would do that?
Okay.
Great. So you want to take GRC 204, GRC 316, GRC 320, and English 145, which is the A3GE.
Okay.
So show me how you'd plan for those classes for fall quarter 2016. So I'll read off the first one. You want to take first GRC 204.
Okay.
Great. Next, you want to take GRC 316. Next, you want to take GRC 320.
Did I miss that one? Oh, I can't take that one.
Okay. Can you tell me why?
Yeah, I need prereqs of GRC 328 and Stat 217.
Okay, awesome. All right, so you can't register for that class, so can you still want to register for English 145?
Okay.
Which is an A3GE.
Okay.
Great. So how do you see what classes you have planned for fall quarter 2016?
The little tab that popped up at the bottom.
Okay.
I can check the courses added.
Great.
And then it lists them.
Can you tell me what classes you have?
Yeah, I got English 145, GRC 204, and GRC 316.
Great.
With 12 units.
Sweet. So now you want to plan for winter quarter 2017.
Okay.
How would you start planning for winter quarter 2017?
Switch quarter and then click the new one for winter.
Great. How do you know that you're on winter right now?
It says it on the bottom.
Great. So can you tell me just kind of like a show and tell? You just kind of can you try to decipher what do you think you can do from the screen, just by not clicking but just pointing around?
Okay. I can check what classes I have prereqs for and what I'm eligible to take as of now, or assuming that I get into the fall quarter classes, then it shows me which ones will be open up if I get into those.
Okay. So what can you what have you taken so far?
So far I've taken all the ones in gray.
Okay.
Do you want me to read them?
It's okay.
Okay.
It's totally fine. What classes are you in any classes right now, or are you in any classes right now?
I don't know. Let's see. Because the gray ones are ones that I've passed
Okay.
and are planned for. So I don't know if that counts with the ones that I'm in right now.
Okay. Is this we'll get back to this screen
Okay.
in a bit. Do you have any comments about this screen, or are you confused about anything?
If there's supposed to be a section that I'm missing.
No,
Okay.
don't, no. You're it's just purely a question.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not doing anything wrong. You're doing a great job, by the way, right now.
Oh,
You're doing a
thanks.
great job.
Thank you. Just clicking around.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't see the ones that I'm currently in unless it's like umbrellaed under something else.
Okay. Awesome. So now I want you to go to the Register tab.
Okay.
Great. So you want to register for Fall Quarter 2016. When do you register?
Thursday, May 12th at 2 p.m.
Great. How many units are you planning to take for Fall Quarter 2016?
As of now, I have 12.
Great. Do you have any classes planned? Do you have any classes you plan on taking for Fall Quarter 2016? Please explain.
Yeah, I have English 145, which is 4 units, and then GRC 204 and GRC 316, which are both 4 units.
Great. Show me how you would choose which sections you would like to take.
Okay.
So you just talk out loud what you're.
Oh,
what
yeah,
you're doing.
okay. I clicked on the courses
Great.
to add them to see if there's like a thing that has the sections under it. But all of them are already added, so I don't know if there's like a place where I can see the section that I would be taking. Unless I click next. Okay, yeah, so in the next section, I can see the professor, how many are enrolled, how many available, how many waitlisted, and then it has the days and the start and end time. And then, oh yeah, it has like all of them listed, so I can choose my sections on this screen.
Great. So show me how you would choose which sections you would like to take.
Okay. Doesn't matter which one I click on.
Yeah, just show me how you would choose which sections.
Okay. Well, I have the English one already selected.
Okay.
I think. Wait. No, I have 2 of them selected.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm supposed to do that.
So again, some things don't work. If you
Okay. So
you are correct actually.
Okay,
You
so
do
I
have these sections selected. Does that seem kind of weird to you that you already have them selected?
Yeah, because it's 2 different professors. It wouldn't be weird if there was like an activity and the lecture.
Okay.
But it's 2 different professors, so it looks like I'm trying to enroll in both of them.
Okay.
And I don't see a way that I can like unselect it unless I go back.
Okay. Yeah. So, so like I said, this is a prototype. If by clicking on what you just did, what you clicked on, that would deselect.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that would deselect it.
Okay, and then for GRC 204, I'm in the lecture, which makes sense because there's only 1 lecture section.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the lab, I'm already in Toomey's lab on Fridays. And if I wanted to change it, I could click on the other one, I'm assuming.
Okay.
And then same thing for 316. I'm in the lecture, or like selected the lecture, and then I have the Tuesday lab selected.
Okay, cool. So what do you think you can do from the screen? What do you think?
Well, I'm assuming I can choose which lab, for the lab classes, I could choose which lab section I want.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it would like show conflicting stuff, like if I tried to enroll in 2 overlapping ones.
Okay.
If anything would happen.
Great. So you have some sections selected. So you selected the courses and possible course selections you want to take. So you've already done that.
Okay.
How would you find out possible schedules for fall quarter 2016?
Probably by clicking this next tab. Yeah, and then I can see like my schedule on list view or week view.
Great.
And I only see one possible schedule.
One possible schedule.
Yeah.
Great.
Which I can save if I want it.
Great. So you want to save schedule 1,
Okay.
and you want to name it primary schedule. Show me how you would do this.
Okay. Oh. Okay, well, I'm assuming I could type it in.
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead
and save it.
Yeah. Go ahead and click the keyboard then, or just click the keyboard right here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Primary schedule.
Okay.
Cool.
Great. Hold on a second. Awesome. So great, you saved the schedule. So now that you've saved the schedule, it is Thursday. Don't mind that clock right there, but so it's Thursday, May 12th, 2016
Okay.
at 1:59 p.m. Keep in mind your registration date is Tuesday, May 12th, 2016 at 2, so 1 minute from now.
Okay.
You're ready to register for fall quarter 2016. Show me how you would register for the classes you have saved in one of your saved schedules.
Okay. Well, I probably click next. And registration is closed, but
Okay.
I'm assuming when it opens I could click register with the schedule.
Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and lock that.
Okay, and then I could click register. And it worked, I think. And
Awesome.
then I can view my schedule.
Okay. So why? Let me go back to this previous screen. So why do you think it worked?
Because it switched to 2, and there were enough seats.
Okay.
So I got in.
Great.
Which is nice because I got into all the classes I wanted.
Awesome. Awesome. So great. You're doing a great job so far.
Thanks.
So how was this process for you? Walking through that, was it a little confusing?
Just certain parts, but even like the confusing parts weren't even that bad.
Okay.
So overall, it was pretty easy.
So what were the confusing parts?
I don't think it was anything that like you did. It was just stuff that was locked, or like I couldn't change yet.
Okay. Yeah. It's just kind of limitations from the prototype.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll go over it a little bit more in depth later on. So cool. So go ahead and view your schedule.
Okay.
So does this make sense?
Mm-hmm.
This is your schedule for which quarter?
Fall 2016.
Okay, great. So now we're going to go through this. All right, so you decide you want to take 16 units instead of 12 units.
Okay.
You want to take an area DGE. Find an area DGE class and add it to your courses.
Okay. So I can go on explore courses and then go by GE, and then which one do I want? D1?
You want a D, area D.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can click the D1 section and then choose between these 5.
Okay, great.
Doesn't matter which one, or can I just
You can
go
choose
on
whatever one you want.
Okay. So I'll do
Some of them don't work, some of them do work.
ES 112, History 201 I can do.
Great. Yeah, so in theory, all of those options would appear. You can choose whatever class, but just for the purposes of the prototype,
Right.
you can only do a couple of them.
Would it say, like, oh, you can't take this one because you have course conflicts? Or would that, like, after you add it?
That's a good question. That's
Okay.
a good question. Let me write that.
because I know a lot of times, like when I'm doing the registration now, like the way it is,
Mhm.
if I like look through classes that I want to add, I have to like double check the ones that I'm already enrolled in to make
Yeah.
sure they don't conflict.
Okay, awesome. So go ahead and add the course.
Okay.
Great. So again, the prompt is you decide you want to take 16 units instead of 12. You want to take an area DGE, find an area DGE class and add it to your courses. So go through the whole process of registering for this class.
Okay.
Read it aloud what's going on.
Oh, sorry.
Are you reading
So it says
Yeah.
the following classes do not conflict with your current schedule,
Okay.
which is good. So I
Awesome.
can add it. So I selected it, and then I can click next, and then register for history. And it worked.
Great. So how was that? How did you feel during that?
Oh, it was really convenient.
Fairly okay, cool. So course conflicts is a huge issue. That's a lot of people have pains with that. Like they'll try to register for a class and they
It's so annoying.
figured out it doesn't right. Yeah, right.
Especially with GRC because we always have labs.
Yeah, GRC is pretty bad. All right, cool. So next, you're doing a great job. We're on our last set of questions.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on one sec. All right. So you want to study abroad.
Okay.
You want to study abroad in Italy. Show me how you would find study abroad programs in Italy.
Okay. I can click on the explore thing and then click on study abroad and find an Italy program. And then I guess click on each individual one and see what all the details are about it. Like
Great.
who it's through, if I'm eligible, prereqs, that sort of stuff.
Great. So
That's nice to have that combined, like study abroad within it.
Yeah, yeah. So are you eligible for this program?
Yeah.
Can you explain?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's
okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
2.5 minimum GPA, which
Right.
I'm assuming I have because it says I'm eligible next to it, and then class eligibility. I'm a second year, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's eligible for second, third, and fourth years.
Great.
And I don't need any language prereqs.
Sweet. So are you able to take any classes in the Italy Study Abroad Program 1?
Yeah, I can take Art 10, 11, Italian 1, Italian 2, and History 21.
Great.
Which fulfill Season Ds.
Awesome. So I don't have much with this study abroad thing, so because I'm still trying to get some feedback on study abroad. It's a very huge process. I actually went to
I feel like there's so many like classes and
so I went to the study abroad office yesterday to talk with one of the head people about the process. So I'm guessing, did you have to fill out one of these guys?
Or all the ones that I'm taking are pre-approved.
Okay, you're lucky.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a lot of people that have to fill out this.
Yeah.
So I want to just kind of touch base with you for the process and what you had to go through. It's kind of it's kind of hard to like remember all of that.
Yeah, no worries.
So the lady told me first. I'm guessing you attended a study abroad workshop, 101 workshop.
Yeah.
Right. So what did you do from there?
Okay. Well, I went to the 101 workshop, and then it kind of showed me how to like make my account or like get to the study abroad portal thing on my Poly portal, and then I kind of sat for like 3 months and didn't really do anything, and then realized that I should probably get my act together. So then I went on the abroad portal and just kind of like explored different programs. And you can like narrow it down by like if you want to do a certain country or a certain city or something, you can like specify, and then it'll narrow down the search, and you can find programs.
So just to stop you really quick, was that when you could go to that portal? Did you just go right after that? You said you waited 3 months, and then and you looked at the different programs. Did you go to advising at all during that period?
Well, once I like actually realized that I wanted to do it, which was like a little while after, I don't know how long, but after I went to the one-on-one meeting, and then it has like a checklist for things that you need to do if you actually want to apply to a program. And one of the things is like to go into like the advising center, and then they like check it off that you went there.
Okay.
But you can still explore programs, I think.
Okay.
But you can't like actually apply until you go in.
Okay.
So I went in and just like talked to one of the peer counselors.
Okay.
And then she checked it off that I went there.
Did you have a good idea of what you wanted to, what program you wanted to do? What consider? Okay, so how did you narrow down your decision to whatever program that you're doing in Sevilla?
Basically, I just clicked on any that sounded cool, first of all, like any countries.
Okay.
And then I knew that GRC had programs in Germany, so I like went to an info session about that, like the spring abroad one, where they like do the Munich program.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, I just didn't really feel like doing that. So then I just looked at different countries' programs, and then a lot of it was based on like just like the price of the programs, because some of them are way cheaper than the other ones. Like Denmark, for instance, is like $20-something thousand.
So price is a pretty big factor in making your decision?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then what did I do from there? I guess I just kind of like clicked on them, saw if I needed any like specific course prereqs. Decided that I wanted to do Spain or Italy.
Okay.
Just because I don't really know how I came to that conclusion.
I like how you put Italy on there. I had no idea that you wanted Italy. I just put Italy just because it was a little different than because a lot of students I asked were like Spain or something. So I'm like, okay, Italy would be the one. But okay, cool. So when it came down to, so you went down to Spain and Italy, and I'm guessing cost was a big factor.
Yeah.
What was the next big thing? Was it classes that you can take, or was it like
probably classes?
Okay.
I'm trying to think of like what.
Yeah. Yeah. Just try to think of like all the different factors that you went in. So like maybe I know some other things were progress to degree, timing, cost, applying for scholarships. I'm not sure if you did that.
Yeah, I applied for some, but I did that after I got into the program.
Oh, great. Okay. So how many programs did you apply for?
I just applied for Spain. I don't know if you're allowed to apply for multiple ones.
Okay, I was wondering if you knew that, because I do know.
I don't think you're allowed to.
Okay.
So.
Was that a limitation for you?
No. I just assumed that I was going to get it.
Okay.
Which, luckily, I did. Because I had, like, all the requirements, and, like, I got in through, because you apply through the study abroad through Cal Poly first.
Yeah.
And then you do your application, like, through the, like, whatever program you're going through.
Yeah.
So I got in through Cal Poly, and then I was like, I doubt they're going to, like, not let me in the actual program.
So you're pretty confident then.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, and I, like, went into, I don't know when I did this in the process, but I went into Lorraine before I registered for spring quarter.
Oh, great.
And this is, like, before, this is before I had even, like, applied for the program or decided where I was going, but just kind of talked to her about, like, what I would do if I did go abroad, like, what classes I would be able to take and what I would be limited to. And she was like, you should definitely go. Like, it's a great experience. Like, everyone should go.
Yeah.
And then she kind of gave me, like, we looked at, like, the tentative course offerings for, like, fall quarter and winter quarter and spring quarter of next year. And kind of made, like, with keeping that I might be abroad in the back of our minds, we, like, just put down classes that are offered in different quarters.
So when did you go to Lorraine? Did you go before?
Before spring registration.
This quarter?
Yeah.
Okay, so you already were accepted to the program.
No, I wasn't accepted. I hadn't even applied yet.
Oh, you haven't applied
Yeah.
yet. Okay,
No,
so
I was just like,
this is
if
all
I
in
end up
planning
going,
stages.
yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Is Lorraine your actual advisor?
Yeah, she's my actual one.
Oh, great.
I would
Great.
probably go to her anyways.
Yeah,
But
that's good.
yeah.
I've only gone to Lorraine,
Yeah.
so.
And she was just like, okay, like if you do end up going, like here are the classes that are only offered in fall, so you won't be able to take any of these ones, but you can take these when you get back.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, so I did that before I even applied, and then I was like, okay, like I'm actually gonna apply, so I did, and then I got in, and then
you were super stoked, and you had a
yeah,
party, and
yeah, and now I'm taking a food class, which is like definitely the highlight.
Sweet.
Yeah, and most of mine, well, I haven't gotten my like actual schedule yet. I just like last week put in my like course preferences.
Okay.
But
so I'm guessing you don't register for any classes until you get there, right?
I just like didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do anything. I
So
just like didn't even know when I was supposed to register for fall quarter. I just didn't do it.
So did you what was I going to ask you right now? So is this program what program is it through?
CEA.
CEA, okay.
Yeah.
And CEA is through it's a Cal Poly affiliated.
Yeah, it's
program.
affiliated with Cal Poly, so like they have all the stuff on, like they have all the information for it, which is convenient. And then I just looked up like the pre-approved elective stuff.
Yeah.
And like luckily I could take a bunch that I hadn't had yet.
Great.
Because I was kind of worried because I already have taken, or I like tested out of a C1 and I took a C3 and I've taken like most of my D's, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna like be able to take any that were pre-approved or if I was gonna have to petition for them, but like a lot of them count as either like C2 or C3, like
Solid.
Stuff like that, like it can count for either one. So I signed up for those ones, and like if I get in, I'm just like assuming that it'll count. I don't really know, but
yeah, at this point, hey, you're leaving.
Yeah,
this is great.
Like I'll either get really behind or I'll get 3 electives.
So is this your first time to Europe?
Mm-hmm. I haven't even been out of the country.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so I figure wherever I go is gonna be cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. This is gonna be my first time out of the country as well.
Yeah.
Super stoked.
That's so exciting. Where are you going?
12 countries. I'm going to let's finish this up really quick, and then I'll tell you more about it. But I'm going to 12 countries.
That's so fun.
It's going to be really, really fun. Awesome. So this concludes the usability study. So I have a couple questions, usability ratings questions for you.
Okay.
This will take like 5 minutes, and then we can talk about it.
Cool.
Yeah. So on a scale from 1 to 5, 1 not being clear at all, 3 neutral, and 5 very clear, how clear was the information in the screens for guiding you through the tasks?
I would say 5.
Okay.
Or like a 4.5.
4.5?
But
cool.
Mostly 5s.
Yeah. On a scale from 1 to 5, 1 not at all being satisfied, 3 neutral, and 5 very satisfied. How satisfied were you with your overall experience?
I'd say 5 again. Okay. Also, especially because I got into all the classes. I don't know if I would have had a different opinion if I didn't get into them, but... Okay.
Yeah, just don't... keep in mind, I don't feel like I'm not going to feel bad if you just be completely honest with these answers because
they're super easy.
They help me with my designs a lot.
Yeah.
So on a scale from 1 to 5, 1 being very difficult, 3 neutral, and 5 very easy, how easy or difficult was it for you to find and complete the tasks?
Like a 4.
Okay. On a scale from 1 to 5, 1 being not at all confident, 3 neutral, and 5 very confident. How confident are you that you were able to completely correctly complete the tasks?
4.5.
Great.
I think I did it all.
Yeah, you did. Okay. You did. Yeah, it's kind of confusing. They're all kind of like around the same-ish, but it gives me some insight into what I need to improve.
Yeah, no, it was like
with everything.
Very straightforward.
Great. So, was there any feature or task that you any feature or a task that you especially liked when going through this? You can feel free to click around. Yeah. Let me just get out of this for you. But feel free. Some of the screens you can't navigate really to from certain screens. So just if you have any screens that point out to you, we can go to it, and I'll get you to that page because I'm the only one that really knows the workflow of this.
I liked that the major workflow, like this chart thing, is like incorporated into the class schedule so that I don't have to, because like in the current process I have to like switch back and forth and like pull out all my papers and stuff and like see which ones I can take. So that was nice. Also, when I went to register, it showed me like how many spots were open and like the wait list and stuff, and that was really easy to see.
Great. Let me go over to that. That's actually a screen that I really took a lot of time with. So what exactly? What about this?
It's just nice to have them like all displayed where you can see it all at once, I guess.
Okay.
As opposed to like clicking back and forth between screens. And also like you can see it right before you enroll. Instead of having to like double check or like see if you need to enroll for something else. I don't know like what your process is if like you get waitlisted. If you can like go, but you can go back and add classes, which is nice.
Okay. Yeah, let me take note of that.
Okay. Like I don't know if there's like if it was full, what would have happened?
Yeah. Yeah, I could have just said, oh, you didn't get in any of those classes. I'm sorry. So I'm glad that you felt kind of good about that. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna happen. I feel like when I was going through the designs, stuff like that happens. Sometimes you get your classes, sometimes you don't. That's just the nature of it. But awesome.
Also, the poly rating thing is really nice that it's incorporated in.
Sweet.
Can you like if I were to click on the poly ratings, would it go to the like comments and stuff?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
Anything else on this particular screen
that
you like, or maybe you don't care for?
I mean, there's some stuff that I like wouldn't necessarily look at in that much detail. Like I don't know if I would like look at the like section notes or like the description or something if it was a class that I already knew I needed to take. But it's nice to have, especially if there was one that I was like debating between. Okay,
cool. Anything else? Not on the screen, but in the entire prototype in general.
The plan ahead stuff.
Yeah, let me go through that.
Is nice to have that you can plan for like quarters way in advance.
Okay, hold on one second.
I don't know how like realistic that would be since they change the course schedules all the time. But
yeah, let me get through this really quick and then we'll get to that.
But yeah, it's nice to be able to plan ahead and have like the study abroad thing. It's super convenient.
Great. So, which portion are you talking about? The So when you're just planning for fall quarter versus winter quarter. Right?
Yeah, like I could. How do I switch the quarter again?
Yeah, so you can switch the quarter by going on that. Let me just. So the way that this prototype, this prototype is functioning. Basically, you have to go through a series of click-throughs in order to get to that page. Let me get to that page really quick for you. I specifically designed it so that way it's the person has to get through a task in order to get through to the next step. And I actually did that for a good reason, because people start navigating to certain things that are just ridiculous. But okay, yeah. So this right here.
Yeah, this is nice.
What's nice about it?
Because I can see like, oh, if I end up getting into this, like here are all my options for the next quarter.
Awesome. Is it pretty easy to understand?
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time redoing this for this particular reason, actually.
Yeah, no, it's really convenient.
So you see that you've taken, like you. So I don't know if you remember, but you were in 328, and you were planning to take GRC 204 and planning to take 316, which is repopulated right here.
Right.
To plan class for that previous quarter. So so for the next quarter, so once when you plan for winter quarter 2016 or 17. Say you want to take these two classes. These will repopulate as like yellow stripes because now you're planning for them. Okay. Then if you go to switch to fall quarter of the following year, right, or winter quarter, or spring quarter, right?
Well, it's switched to like you already took it.
Yeah. So these will now switch to what color?
Gray.
Okay.
Because I already passed it.
Great.
Or like assuming I passed
Assuming
it.
you passed it.
Okay.
Great. I'm glad you understand it.
Yeah.
Glad you understand it. Great.
Yeah, no, that's nice though to see like what my options are.
From that quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Was there any feature or task that you especially did not like?
Not really. I didn't really get pissed off at anything.
Okay, cool. Would you add or remove any features?
I think I already said this, but having like a list
A list of
classes. Yeah.
Okay.
Like if you can click on like the key and just like click on the color and just have them show up in a list.
So like a list view?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because, I mean, having the workflow is nice, but maybe just having them all like condensed.
Great. In 3 words, can you please describe your emotion or overall feelings towards completing the tasks?
Yeah.
This is a hard one. 3 words.
Convenient
Okay.
and streamlined and I don't know what word to use for my third one. Less annoying than the current process.
Sweet. So why did you choose convenient?
Because everything's kind of all combined into one.
Okay.
Like I don't have to switch between like Polyplan and Pass and my workflow. It's like all in one, which is nice.
Great.
And then I guess that's like the same thing for Streamlined. But
Great. Anything else about that?
I don't think so.
Do you have any other comments, questions, or concerns about this?
No, I think it's really good.
Great, thank you.
I hope it works.
Awesome. So that completes this usability study. Let me go ahead and just pause this.